Imagine after a long day, you can't wait to go outside or take a walk. Imagine visiting family out of state, going on vacation, or even just going to school. In 2020, this all changed. People were stuck in their homes for months, and essentials like toilet paper were going completely out of stock, even in the United States. The COVID-19 pandemic has impacted almost 700 million people and has brought unprecedented challenges worldwide. It is proven that deaths in lower-income countries are 31% higher than in wealthy countries. 160 million people have been pushed into poverty, and 137 million people have lost their jobs. Based on these facts alone, living in a third world country during this time seems nearly impossible. Even before COVID-19, India was estimated to have around 0.5 hospital beds per 1,000 people, so containing an emergency like this was extremely difficult for medical workers at the time. VT Seva, under the driving influence of His Holiness Sri Chinnajir Swamiji, has become a long-lasting support for COVID-19 relief and disaster relief in the United States and India. The organization has supplied 100,000 plus meals to low-income families and 17,000 plus N95 masks to U.S. medical staff. As well as this, they have implemented this relief in India by supplying about 170,000 meals and 72,000 essentials like dry rations and cleansing materials. As well as this, VT Seva has stepped up during natural disasters like the Nepal earthquake in 2015, where over 7,000 people lost their lives and the homes of tens and thousands were destroyed. By providing over 5,000 tents and blankets and contributing to rebuilding essential infrastructure like schools where students from low-income families study, the people affected were offered a huge chance to rebuild their lives. VT Seva also supported Hurricane Harvey in Houston in 2017 by engaging more than 500 volunteers to serve meals, clean flood-affected houses, distribute water bottles, and provide medical assistance. As a long-term effort, $25,000 was donated to the mayor of Houston and $10,000 was donated to the mayor of Rockport. Specifically, during the challenging times brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic, I had the privilege of being a part of VT Seva's dedicated efforts to provide relief and support to those in need. My mom and I were inspired to put our yearly hobby into service and decided to raise funds in order to make a tangible difference in the lives of those affected by COVID-19 in India by growing seedlings and reaching out to people in our neighborhood in order to fundraise. We were met with an overwhelming response when the cause was mentioned, and over several weeks we had received over 260 plus orders and raised about $3,500. These funds were also used to sponsor 3D models for visually challenged students of the Nethravidyalaya. Overall, I was able to leverage the resources available to me in order to raise funds and play a small role in VT Seva's larger mission of relief efforts to those most affected by the pandemic. My role proves that even a community-driven effort can make a positive impact during difficult times. I truly believe that the best way to make a change is pursuing it with a passion. Please join us in VT Seva and Swamiji's mission to provide opportunities and resources to those who need them the most so they can live a fruitful life. Channeling ourselves into proactive efforts is essential for impactful service.